Hello students. Khatija, nice to see you again, once again.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad that you are helping me out because today you got a very fascinating experiment.
Oh,
Many of us do not realize that chemical reactions can produce light.
yes.
Though we have seen it in our daily lives often, but we don't realize chemical reactions can produce light. So today we are going to do an experiment called a chemiluminescent reaction.
Okay, sir.
That means a reaction in which light is going to be a byproduct of the reaction. So today we want to do a very interesting experiment which is called a chemiluminescent reaction,
Okay, sir.
in which light is a byproduct of the reaction. And incidentally, we would like to dedicate this experiment to the UNESCO's International Year of Light. 2015, as you know, Khatija, and as we have been going all over the place telling people that 2015 has been designated by United Nations to be the year of light. Okay, so let's do the reaction. To do this reaction,
Yes, sir.
we need some chemicals.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to pick a flask and show it to our students. Students, just have a look in this. In this conical flask, I've got a rubber stopper. There is a liquid in this. This liquid is called dimethyl sulfoxide.
Okay, sir.
Did you get the name? Dimethyl sulfoxide. Because it's a big name and all that, it is popularly known as DMSO.
Okay.
So, dimethyl sulfoxide or DMSO is here. And these white things that you see
Yes, sir.
floating around, not
Some
floating
flakes.
around at the bottom, are potassium hydroxide flakes.
Okay, sir.
Potassium hydroxide. It is a very strong base. Just like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide is a very strong base. Then, I need a chemical which is quite costly but very, very interesting one, and that is called luminol.
Luminol.
Luminol. I am giving you the shorter name. Now I'll give you the big name, the long chemical name, 3,4-diamino phthalate hydrazide. Anyway, luminol is better, I think. So, this is luminol. And the beauty of luminol is when a reaction takes place with luminol, it gets oxidized. Oxidized means it gets converted with the help of oxygen to something else, and it will give some light as a byproduct.
Okay, sir.
And to help me put this luminol, I have a little bit of help from this spatula, a good old friend spatula.
Yes, sir.
And I have got phenolphthalein indicator over here. Now this is something I want to try out. I don't know what the results will be, but let us see what happens. Khatija, you're going to make use of one conical flask,
Okay,
and
sir.
I will make use of one conical flask,
Fine, sir.
and let us do this reaction.
Okay, sir.
It's a very simple reaction, but please put on your gloves, please, Khatija. Right, to do this reaction, Khatija,
Yes, sir.
what we will do is, first we will add a small quantity of luminol
Yes, sir.
in both the flasks. Please
Okay, sir.
open your flask. Please wait one second. Stop at the flask, please. And I'll try to do the same thing here. Now, please stopper your flask.
Yes, sir.
I'm also stoppering my flask. And since I said light is going to be a byproduct of the reaction, we will now switch off the studio lights
Okay, sir.
and shake the flask. And after a little while, you will see something wonderful happening. Since light is going to be a byproduct of the reaction, we will shake it and switch off the studio lights, but we will also ensure safety by putting on our
Yes.
safety glasses. Okay, let's go. Students, I'm very fascinated with chemiluminescent reactions. Khadija, I hope you enjoyed
Of course,
it
sir.
because I love doing this experiment. And when I see such type of colors, I am reminded of the fireflies that we see after the rainy season in the night.
Yes, sir.
They also have a similar type of reaction. But one very important thing is, here we are using chemicals like potassium hydroxide, dimethyl sulfoxide, etc. Whereas in the firefly, which you see flying around,
Yes, sir.
there the reaction is done at room temperature, and in the system of the living system of the firefly by a combination of an enzyme and a protein. So that is the difference between nature and man. Thank you so much. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.